Hi, welcome to Doge Talk, where we do interviews. Howdy folks, this is Mr. Doge, back at it again with another show. Now, if you probably noticed, I made a video about a creator that I watched when I was younger. Her name was RaeBae, or Sonic99rae, and when I made that video about her, I fucking blew up. So before I even say anything, I would like to say thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing to my channel, and I will make more. Just stay tuned. Anyway, so what I would like to say about the video is that not only did it get a lot of attention of many people in the community, but it also gained the attention of Rae herself. Yeah, that's right folks, Rae herself has actually commented and actually talked about the video. Now, in her comment, it does make claims that I did get some things wrong, and can you really blame me? A lot of the evidence that I had in that video was erased, and these were what I could pick up and actually make the video. So, I had to apologize, obviously. But, while that was happening, Rae herself has actually agreed to conduct an interview. So, let's just say I conducted an interview. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, it was such a fun experience to talk to Rae and actually be able to break her out of this little shell that she was in, her little shy shell. Let's just talk about that, yeah. But it was an amazing experience talking to Rae, and I hope you all enjoy listening and watching this video. So, if you're doing something like doing chores, play this video and listen in. It's like a podcast, but not really. So sit back, grab a beverage of your choosing, and listen in to one of the most historical interviews on this channel. This interview would be pretty boring if it didn't have like some sort of exotic image to cover it all up. Oh, I know! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I am here with the one and only Rae, who is the topic, or was the topic, of our last video of Detective Doge. So, introduce yourself, Rae.
Hello, I'm Rae, or Sonic99rae, RaeBae, Radical, whatever.
It's been a while since you last appeared on the internet with those usernames. And let me just tell you, I was a fan since I believe 2014, and I watched your videos like I watched your videos religiously. Like I subscribed and everything, and I remembered every single meme that you did, and it was I really enjoyed it when I was younger.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
So me being able to actually get in contact with you and actually be able to speak with you and have an interview with you, this is like meeting a hero for me. It's honestly kind of weird, and like the fact that you even made art for this interview, that also got me surprised. That's like Shigeru Miyamoto, like the creator of Mario, adding you into his video game. That's like the feeling I have right now. It's honestly surprising.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I just want to let you know that, because this is something I've never experienced before.
Thanks.
And I think my audio is kind of quiet, so let me change that real quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so our first question, this question is supposed to prove any of the people in the audience that doubt that it's actually Rae. So here's the question that you would probably only know about. What were the three major
my best.
Yeah. it was 10 years ago, so we'll see. Yeah. It's not that good. Yeah. So, what were the three major fandoms that you were a part of back in 2014?
Well, before FNAF, I was really into like Invader Zim, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Sonic.
Yeah,
and
we definitely saw that in the videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You made,
okay, yeah. So
you have the Sonic art style. You made I'm pretty sure you made like a video about that had the No, see, it's just a mask by Michelangelo.
Oh God.
I'm not sure about the Invader Zim part. I'm not sure if you made any videos about that. From my knowledge.
I did, but I think as like I started to get more popular, and then I had like friends at school would tell me, "Oh, I saw your like Invader Zim like music video you made," and I was like, "Oh God!" So I had to like delete them ASAP. I was so embarrassed. So that's probably why no one remembers like my really old stuff. So because my friends at school were seeing it, and I just felt embarrassed by it.
Well, just so you know, some people still remember, and some people probably don't, and I don't remember. So
good.
Yeah. Okay. Our next question. How do you feel about being one of the most memorable and popular artists in the FNAF art community?
I don't know. I mean, I was just, kid in like middle school, early high school, just making like, the little animatics that I did because I got inspired from like other like very early like I guess FNAF videos I was seeing when it was like starting to take off at first, and I was like, oh, I think I can just make my own silly thing. And it was really just for like entertaining myself and showing like some close friends and family at the time, and then it just started blowing up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh wow.
yeah and like and honestly it was I gotta say it was I bet it was quite a journey, because you had a lot of people who liked you, and a lot of people who supported you, and a lot of people who just watched it for fun. And I was one of those people who watched it for fun. I remember the first video you made that I watched. It's in the back of my head, but it was definitely one of the memes where it had like Malk. I remember.
Oh, that one. That was my favorite one I did.
Yeah, it's because what I did back then is that like I watched these animation memes, and I would watch them, and I would look through a bunch of like people's art or just overall parodies of it, and that's where I found you, and I was like, oh look, Five Nights at Freddy's, and I looked more, and like you got a bunch of more content. So it was honestly kind of surreal. I really did enjoy it. But that was back in the day. Like, if I told people that I enjoyed your past self now, they would look at me weird, because they're like, seriously? Like, seriously? Because like there's so much, like, people have grown up more. We're not kids anymore, so we've got higher standards. So yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a different time back then.
When I said that I watched you religiously, like in the Detective Doge video, my friend, I was watching it with my friend because he wanted to see why I was getting so many views, and he bursted out laughing because he's like, seriously? Seriously? Yeah, that's right, Henry, I'm talking to you. It's so I don't know how to. The reason why I ask this question is because there are like a lot of creators out there. Like, for example, Markiplier, or PewDiePie, who has been a part of many childhoods, and they never really like announced, like, said how they actually felt about being people's childhoods. I mean, PewDiePie did say how he was so grateful for it, but like. I wanted to know from like a quote-unquote small creator like you, who made people's childhoods come true, or, well, made it their childhood. I want to say come true.
I would say it's nice, to know that a lot of people, like and look up to you and whatnot. And if I've been in their place too, even now to this day, I have some people I'm like, oh, I really look up to this person. But then it gets the time where it's like, when people start to take it like a little too far, like, as we would call today, like, stands and whatnot. I remember specifically people at the time would call me like, oh, Rae, you're my senpai or whatever. And I was, yeah, no joke, I would get comments like that all the time. I'm like, people, please don't call me that. I mean, it was okay at first.
I've never seen that on your channel when I was younger, but I guess that happened.
It was mostly back on like whatever DeviantArt account I had.
Oh,
I'd get
DeviantArt.
profile comments and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, Rae, you're my senpai, Rae.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I have a lot of friends. I actually have a lot of friends who are who were Deviant artists. They were the main platform is DeviantArt. And from what I known, during that time when you were on DeviantArt, it was not the best place, because from what I heard from my friends, when you're on DeviantArt, you're most likely going to see a bunch of like toxic people.
Oh yeah.
Like for example, my friend told me that like there was this one guy who threatened to commit suicide 3 times in like the same week, and he never did it. So from what I know, you being on DeviantArt was not the best place for you, because it was such a terrible environment.
Yeah, I agree. I think I just stuck on there because I've grown up with it since like 2011, and I just kind of been there ever since, because it was like the best art posting website, you know, at the time. And I just remade an account on there just for like the heck of it. But yeah, I agree. It was pretty toxic, and probably still is at some point.
It is. From what I heard, from what I know back then, Five Nights at Freddy's, the FNAF community was great. It was like the FNAF art community. But like what made it worse is that because like there was a little how do I say it? There was a bunch of people who formed up in groups and started just attacking FNAF artists because they did FNAF. And I think they attacked you, and I believe a bunch of them targeted you back in the day.
Probably.
So yeah, I'd say be careful when you're joining a new fandom, and let me tell you, it's when you find the right fandom for you, well, not all fandoms are going to be happy sunshine. Like, there are a lot of fandoms out there that are trash, but stay in the right part of the fandom. That's what I'm saying. Stay in the right part of it, and you'll be fine. Just stay away from where all the hectic stuff is happening.
Yeah, and I don't really, as I got older, I don't really join fandoms per se anymore. I kind of just stay in my own lane and just mostly just post my OCs, if anything. And maybe some fan art, but not really anymore.
Well, it's just something in case you want to like join something else in the future. But like, yeah, it's okay to stay where you are. Also, I tried to like, I wanted to ask a question about your artwork, but and how you've improved. But like you don't post your artwork to Twitter that much, do you?
I used to, because I had some friends at the time who were also like, you know, trying to make it big on Twitter and whatnot, and it just wasn't for me. I didn't really like how when you post art, it like crops it weird or makes it JPEG. I've also tried Instagram, and I didn't really like it, so I just kind of stick to like my Toy House account, or just recently just my DeviantArt account, if anything.
Okay. I heard you moved over to another website. I think it was called like Playhouse or something. Toy House?
Oh, Toy House, yeah. It's a character, like, you know, kind of archive website mainly.
Well, I hope that transition's going well. How is Toy House?
Well, so I've heard about it since like 2016, but I never could make an account because I didn't have like an invite code. Like, you have to get an invite code from someone to even like make an account. So I think I joined it around 2017 when now an ex-friend gave me a code to sign up on. And yeah, of course, you know, there's drama and whatnot, of like mostly just between like me and ex-friends now, and then, you know, you just move accounts and whatnot, and then I'm just kind of happy where I am now. It was privated for the longest time, for like maybe like a year or so, and then I recently just unprivated it because I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of just hiding, because what's the point anymore?
Well,
it's public now, but you have to have an account to see my stuff on there.
All right. Well, I'll tell my friends about it, because like If it's like an archive that's okay, they might sound it, because I have a lot of artist friends.
Yeah, they might know it.
Anyway, let's get back on the questions. This one's kind of similar to the last one. How does it feel to know that people like me call you a part of their childhoods? It's kind of the same, but like, it's good. It's like, how do you feel that they say that you were my inspiration, you were a part of my childhood, and all that?
I feel really honored. I don't mind when people say that to me, because I get that maybe once in a blue moon someone will reach out to me and be like, oh, hey, you're in my childhood and whatnot. I'm like, oh, thank you. And it's fine. It doesn't bug me.
I have never been told that I was a part of someone's childhood, because I never made content when I was like younger or whatsoever. But like probably like 10 years from now, people will probably say that, but like I wouldn't push my luck. Because of how fast my channel has been like growing. Maybe that might happen, maybe it won't, but who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like how I would tell you to feel, how I would tell you how I feel even just talking to you, someone who was a part of my childhood. It's magical. I told you before. It's oh, excuse me very much. It's magical. Like, out of like, from the drama and from all the things I mentioned in my video, I never thought I was going to be able to meet you whatsoever. I literally posted it and I was like, there's no way she, like, Rae is going to meet me whatsoever. And because, and I thought, I was like, a bunch of fans will remember Rae, a bunch of people will remember Rae, but no way she will come. And look at where we are right now.
Yeah.
We set up an entire interview for this.
Well, yeah, I saw your video because my older brother was driving me to work the other day, and I was like just on YouTube just looking for something to watch or listen to, and I saw your video and thumbnail. I was like, whoa, that's me. So I was like, as soon as I saw it, my heart started to like, pound really fast, because I started getting really nervous. I was like, oh gosh, what did I do this time? So I was like, just click on it, watch it, let's see what happens, And I was like, oh, this isn't so bad as I thought it would be. So, and then I was like, should I comment or should I not? I was like, you know what? I'll say a couple things. He may or may not reply, because it was like 13 days ago or so.
Oh, I'm pretty active when it comes to comments. Especially when comments have like complaints on my channel. Like, there was this one, I'm not sure if you saw this one video of this guy, but his name was Phoenix James. And let me tell you, he was the one who gave me a lot of the source material. So I think that's how I got a lot of mistakes in the video, how you said I did. But like, what I'd say like was the most difficult part about the video was that the evidence for every single thing that happened during during the timeline was erased. And when I mean erased, I mean erased. Stuff that I saw as a child, stuff that I saw, like, with my own eyes, I know for a fact it was on the internet. It was erased.
That's surprising.
Yeah, there were many videos on you that I remember, and they're all gone. And I could not take any of that evidence. I cannot use any of that as evidence. So I was only like available to use like some screenshots from Phoenix James video, or just DeviantArt overall, because there are a lot of rants about you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, but anyway, like going off from that, yeah, it was like so hard. It was very hard to actually get stuff that was accurate, because the only point of view I was at was the audience's point of view. What would the audience see if they saw all this happen? And that was my point of view, because I was an audience member. I saw all this happening. So it was very, very hard to make this video. I had to go through deep parts just to get some certain information. And I'm sorry if I defamed you or like put your name in a bad word, but I tried my best, and I'm sorry if I made any mistakes.
Oh, that's fine.
It's
Whatever.
I wish I could have like maybe found a way to contact you in order to make sure that there are things that I got right in order because like you're the person who was a part of it. So what shouldn't be a reliable source?
Oh, so what do you want to know? Let's just start from there.
Oh, that's in the next question. Okay. Regarding the comment about Lala Diamonds you left on the video, can you elaborate on that?
Okay, so, and again, this was years ago, so
Understandable.
my memory may not be all there, but from what I understand, and to my knowledge, so that person, Lala, whoever it was, isn't a real person, obviously.
No kidding.
It was so I had a close friend of mine who was dating this guy, and I never knew he existed until he just started like commenting all over like my profile on DeviantArt at the time and spamming like these screenshots that I would later find out that he made that were like photoshopped of me
They were
telling
made?
Yeah, he like photoshopped like YouTube comments or like Google Plus like screenshots of me telling her or him, the Lala person, to go kill themselves, and it happened so fast. Like I think I had like just got home from school at the time and logged in and was like, "What is going on?"
You know what?
I was like,
actually, that would make a lot of sense because I remember distinctly, like, back then, I remember that there was this guy who basically said, "I'm going to come over and R-word you." And I remember distinctly there was a screenshot of that same exact guy saying, "There is no way I did that. I would never say that." And they were like denying it because it may have been wrong. And from what I saw, I was confused because as an audience member, what can you believe?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Even I was like seeing all this happen just like so fast. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I try to like hide him and delete him, but he was just like kept spamming my thing so much. I was like, oh, it was like spreading quickly, and other people that would visit my page saw that and just like ran with it without even asking questions at the time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I gotta say that was whoever that person who was trying to be Lala Diamonds. That was stupid. Now, your eye patch should be taken away. Put up on a fridge and everything. Like, if that guy was like I said in the video, if that was really a 9-year-old, take their iPad away. It like 9-year-olds shouldn't be talking about suicide, or like
right.
Yeah, like, and seriously, like that was honest, and that like. And what's worse is that if you're going to frame someone for doing something, at least be good at it. Like he said, "Oh yes, hi, Lala's mother here." Special thanks to Mewtwo the Scout for voicing Lala's mother. He couldn't be here for the interview.
Oh, that's okay. So as I was saying, what was I saying? So yeah, fake person. My friend at the time's, now ex-boyfriend, who just didn't like me, was spreading all these like rumors and photoshopped, screenshots of me saying this and that. And then it got to like my YouTube and whatnot. And I was like, of course, I was just a kid. I didn't know how to really handle that kind of situation. And then it got to the point like later on down the road, I was like venting to my friend about it, and then she was like, "You know what? My boyfriend, I think he has something to say to you." So we got into a Skype, group chat, and then she made him apologize to me, and then he admitted that it was him. And I was like, "You ruined literally like my quote unquote career and everything." And I was so like angry and upset.
You have the right to be angry and upset. I would be pissed off if that happened to me.
Yeah, so I was like, fine, I guess I forgive you, but the damage is already done, and yeah, and then that was that. So I'm glad she told me at the time that, yeah, my boyfriend was doing that to you.
That is honestly a dickish move of him. I'm sorry if I'm using the language, ladies and gentlemen. That was a downright awful move that he did, and I wish that you could have gotten the word out quicker, because
I tried so hard. Like, I think at the time, I think it was like around Christmas time, my mom, because I would like, constantly like tell her what was going on and vent to her about it. And I think she helped me in attempt to like fix it by like writing out like what it would be now like a pinned YouTube comment on one of my videos. But nobody would even look at it, I don't think. And even then, people would still be like, oh, whatever, it's too late now. I'm like, well...
Well, that's what happens when people try to put you in a bad light, that everyone's going to turn away from you. Remember, kids, use Photoshop responsibly, please.
Right. But yeah, that's pretty much that whole situation on the Lala Minecraft Diamond profile pic person.
Yeah, and I hope that people understand and get the word out, because for sure this video is going to get some attention, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because like people do want to hear some questions being answered. Okay,
yeah.
Next question. Regarding all the drama, have you fully recovered from it?
Yes, I have been a lot better. I was in a really dark place where I was, sorry to get a little personal and trigger warning here. I would like hurt myself, and as you could see in your video of like my animatics at the time of my character, in high school, whatever, hurting yourself. Yeah, that was true. And then I think it got a little worse as I got older, but that was for like different reasons that were non-related to my past or whatever. But I can say for certain that I am doing better and trying to be better when it comes to like, mental issues and self-harm and whatever, because I think I'm way more closer with my family now, and I have met, my boyfriend, who has also helped and been there for me. So I am doing fine. I am way better. So yeah, the past, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. I'm way over it.
Well, I'm glad that's true. I'm really glad that it's working out for you. Because like the past can be quite traumatic. I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can you give me a quick second? I got something wrong with the audio. So, okay, welcome back to the show. Okay, our next question. Do you miss making Five Nights at Freddy's animatics?
No, because again, as I got older, drawing takes a lot of my time up just to do anything compared to when I was drawing in like, MS Paint, so I could like, whip them out a lot faster. So no, I don't miss it.
So regarding, okay, so there's this one comment that was circulating around the internet, and it's apparently quote unquote the last piece of evidence of you being around. And basically it was this one person, and I wanted to ask you personally if this comment was actually telling the truth, and they actually if they actually knew you, because they were saying, the comment was saying that they knew you and everything. And
you have a screenshot?
I got a screenshot of it. Let me get it out though. It was basically saying how they knew you and everything. I'm not sure if this is true, so I'm gonna send you right now. So I want you to confirm it or like say anything about it, basically.
Let's see. Do you want me to read it out loud, or?
You can read it yourself. Read it in your mind, but you can, because I'll show it up. But if you want to read it out loud, you can.
Okay, I'll just skim through it. Let's see. Okay, that's already wrong because I've never used WhatsApp. Yeah, already giveaway right there. I've never used that app, so.
And
yeah,
there was a class group chat. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I had classmates, that knew I was going through something with my YouTube, but they never knew what it was specifically because I kind of kept that private. But no, I don't know who this is.
Because they were like,
yeah, we called her parents. Yeah, no. I don't know who this is. So, I don't know him.
So whoever Autumn Dust 87 was, nice try getting people's attention and clout. You did not work, especially with this video coming out.
WhatsApp.
So
never used it.
Okay. Our next okay, so
I mean, they got one thing right. That is my real name right there.
Your name is Rae? Wait. No, Alaya.
Alea.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
So they,
but yeah.
I have no idea how they got that from you, but that was something, right? Our next question: how do you feel that there are still many fans making fan art of you even after you moved?
They are?
Yeah, like I'd
like to know where.
It's on DeviantArt mostly, but like there was this one but like people are still making fan art of you. There was this one significant one that actually got a lot of people confused. It was basically art of FNAF security breach, but in your style. And I had people confused on my YouTube channel saying, wait, why is there FNAF security art if she's gone? And I'm like, oh great, I gotta explain it to these people.
Do you have a link possibly to the fan art?
I in fact do. It's on DeviantArt. I will, and actually the FNAF security breach one was on Reddit. So let me just quickly whip that out for you.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I'm looking for the ones that are after 2020 mostly, because those are actually ones who still make them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, did you used to make Undertale fan art?
Yes. Unfortunately.
What do you mean unfortunately? I love Undertale.
I liked it too a lot, but again, I think when I tried making or try to like bring it into my YouTube channel, and my first video was like of Sand doing this like stupid, GIF like dance or whatever to that one Queen song, I'm having a good time or whatever.
Love that song.
Yeah, I love that song too. And immediately people were like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is cringe." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well."
Oh god, that's.
And then after that, I pretty much didn't want anything to do with Undertale.
Yeah, it's because okay, this is, finally found it. They basically so back on the security breach topic, they basically replicated your art style and make it look like this.
Or they probably could have traced looking at it.
You know what? They probably could have, to be honest, but they still did that, and I guess I don't know. Call it a compliment or not, they made it.
I mean, it's cute. But it's probably traced.
They did say it was based on images, so I guess it was kind of traced. But hey, what can you do? Where are the images that I had for you that I put in the video? I had them. But yeah, there are more out there. You can look it up yourself because I'm not. Oh, I finally found them. Never mind.
Oh, cool.
I think this one was made somewhat during your time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think this was made during your time.
I forget who drew that, but that was my favorite picture ever. I had it like as my Skype profile picture for the longest time.
well,
that's
I hope
so
they're doing
cute.
well right now. Hope they're like growing up as an artist too.
Yeah, I wonder what they're up to these days. It's so cute.
Yep, it's honestly just it's very nice to know that there are still some people drawing art because of you. Anyway, back on the questions. How have you been holding up mostly? Because like after all this, all the chaos, basically.
I mean, it also helps to like just move accounts and honestly, just not tell anybody about it. I think that was probably like my best thing to do.
Well, look at what you've done. I hope that okay, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, if you are watching because you are genuinely interested in like Rae's new content, go subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description.
Yeah.
But please do not attack Rae or even ask her to come back, because she will never come back to the FNAF art community ever again, because like she's moved on. She's moved on to better things. And people should respect that. Is that correct?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Because actually, there's this one video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it in the video or not. There's this one video.
Oh.
And they tagged me for some unknown reason, and it was basically a Gacha Life video. If you're watching, the user who's watching this, just so you know, whoever made that, if you're watching this, I don't get it. You're not. I don't get the video at all. I don't get it. It's basically Mario and Toad rap battling against you.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like, why do you hate Minecraft so much? And because apparently, apparently since you quote unquote didn't like Lala Diamonds, even though we pretty much proved that before, you hate Minecraft.
Oh wow! And I actually do like Minecraft. Well, at least I did. I can't really.
I'm telling you right
play
now,
it anymore, but
you should play Minecraft again, just with close friends. That's how you have fun. But
yeah, like, I did.
But like, the reason why I put "I don't get it" in the comment section of that video, Mr. Fan or whatever, is because I don't get it. You're not supposed to reply with "I know, right."
What?
And then he proceeded to like put in the comments of his own video saying, if Rae does come back, she has to do her own lyrics. I'm like, she's not doing this. She's not doing this. No.
All right.
Don't agree. Do not agree. Do not agree, Rae.
I won't. I don't get it either. What are you going to
reply with, Rae, my N-word? Why do you hate Minecraft?
Oh my gosh.
What? I don't know how to reply to that. That's why I was like, that's why I'm sharing it, because like, this is... Yeah, she is not coming back to her old self. She's good for her own self right now. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Apparently since I made one video about you, people are thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna tag this guy in this one video about Rae. I hope that was but this is only one time. This is only one video. So yeah, just if any of you are watching, I am not, even though I'm talking to Rae right now, I'm not I'm not totally associated with them. I'm doing this for an interview with them because some things need to be answered. And also, who knows, maybe we might do something in the future, like, I don't know. But that's all up to Rae herself. But I'm not saying anything. Nothing is on a pin or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a next question. Many old art creators often quit YouTube due to college. Have you been to college?
Yeah, briefly. I think maybe for like, I know there was this program in my high school that helped, kids try to get like more credit and whatnot, which I was horrible in high school because of all, said drama going on and whatnot.
Yeah, I would understand that because like it's pretty hard to keep content up while also keeping your grades up. I've learned that personally.
Yeah.
Like for Doge Talk, I barely even make videos because I'm busy with school. But when I do, apparently now people want more, so I guess I'll lean a bit more to my channel. But yeah,
it's up to you.
Yeah, but yeah, with all what's been going on, it probably was so hard because you were taking time out of your day and everything. So yeah,
So yeah, and then so my mom helped me with my counselor to sign me up for this like, you know, college class, and then we would go do the class for like an hour or whatever, and then they would drive us back to school, and then rinse and repeat. And then once I graduated high school, well, I didn't graduate high school, and again, I don't care if this is out there because it doesn't bug me, whatever. I had to go to a transitional school because I didn't have enough credit. So I had to go to this transitional school to earn more credits again, and then they put me in the same college again, doing like graphic design, film, editing,
so you studied
whatnot.
so you studied like content creation, basically.
Yeah, a little bit, you know, testing the waters. So I did that, and I passed, thankfully, with like a B, because I was failing really bad because my teacher sucked. So, and then I got my grade back up, thankfully, and then that was it. And I finally graduated, got my, you know, my what is it called? College? No, high school diploma. I finally got that, and was good.
So
Yeah, I would say maybe I was in college for like maybe like 2 years.
So you got
whatnot.
like a 2-year degree or something.
No, I wouldn't say degree. It was just to go there.
So you went to college for 2 years.
Yeah, in high school during that year, and then after high school for like 1 year.
Well, that's good. That's good. You got educated in some sort of way.
Yeah, it was part of this like program or whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. Our next question. Did you have any sort of support at home during any of the drama? Like anyone to talk to?
Yeah, mostly my mom, that I would tell her what was going on. She was the only person I really told. I think my brothers knew something was going on, but they never really talked to me about it, and I didn't talk to them about it either. Yeah, and she would always tell me, oh, I wish I could, you know, not let you go on the internet at such a young age and whatnot. You know, that kind of whole thing. But it is what it is at this point. So, again, and I'm okay now.
Well, I'm glad that's true, because like when I told you about me, like the drama regarding about me and my past, I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. I've only had like close friends and my girlfriend, and they helped me out, but like it must have been very good to talk to like your mom about it. I never told my mom about it.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
But it's good to know that you're doing very well still. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So this next question. So, the screenshot of you doxing people was one in many screenshots of you saying you would leak people's IPs and also track them down to quote unquote kill them. Many people, including me, believe it was a hacker because we know you wouldn't go as down low as that. Is it true?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I don't know where that even came from. That's why I mentioned it in my comment on your video, because I was like, what? I would dox people?
Yeah, so basically, I remember this from my experience. I remember this from my experience because I was there for a lot of the drama. Mm-hmm. And I believe I was like 10, 12, 14, I don't know.
Wow.
I forgot. But like, I was like seeing all this, and like apparently you said that, and now I know for a fact this was fake. Now that I know it's fake. Basically, you were like, all caps, threatening to come over to where they live if you don't delete this post. And this guy was this guy had a My Little Pony like persona. So they were like, and it has like a little pony saying with a scared expression.
Yeah,
and like,
no, I have no idea where that came from. If anything, people were like, people like doxed my information online and whatnot. So
yeah, and like
the other way around.
And like here's the thing, like you quote unquote you replied saying, "I know where you live. You live in Antarctica."
Okay.
At first I was like, wow, they know. But now that I'm older, now that I'm much more smarter, no one lives in Antarctica. My flight
I just want to like
and you
keep
were like-
that as like a saying now.
And you were like saying, and like you said that my flight is in 30 minutes. See you later.
My new copy pasta.
I wanted to show that video. I wanted to show that screenshot so bad. I wanted to show that screenshot so bad, but again, evidence was erased. I want to show it on screen right now, but evidence was erased.
That's okay.
Yes, you live in Antarctica. See you later.
My flight is in 30 minutes.
Oh god, that
is hilarious.
It's so hilarious, but me knowing that myself as an audience member, I cannot believe that I believed it, and it's so stupid. Oh my god. Well, that was that's what one of the many screenshots of you said.
That's funny.
It's your flight isn't. Oh boy. Also, oh yeah, I wanted to ask this question. I never mentioned it in my video, but there was this thing called the Encyclopedia Britannica, and they made an entire page about you.
Yep.
And it basically said how to piss you off, how, like, basically saying all this dookie about you. And you replied back to it, but, like, I wanted to know if, like, how you felt, like, now, like, how you felt after all these years.
I mean, I think at the time, I don't know if a friend of mine told me about that article or whatever. But I've never like read it personally, but I knew it was out there, so I just distanced myself from it. And my friend was like, "Don't read it, just don't." And I was like, "Okay."
Did you read it though? Because you replied to it in like a post you made.
What was the post? Because again, maybe I might have. I have no idea.
Gotta go on YouTube again. I got it. It's on Phoenix James' video. I got a lot of people saying that I copied Phoenix James' video. In reality, I didn't, because Phoenix James, he made a video about you, and let's just say he was more on the side of the hating side, and I wanted to make a video basically being a balance to that.
Oh yeah, I've never seen his video.
Yeah, let me get it real quick.
Okay.
Oh great, where did it go? Oh no. So we had a bit of a difficult technical difficulties. It was not. It was it's kind of tragic. But like as I was saying, yeah, people. Oh my god, this is not a great time. Okay, so, how do you feel about like being on Encyclopedia Britannica and how they portrayed you basically?
Yeah, so like I was saying, again, you were saying you're gonna get that comment up, because I replied to it apparently, but I really don't remember because it was so long ago. I have heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if you got that in your recording or not.
Yeah, I probably got it, but I found it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, wait a minute. Oh my god, give me a sec. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh no, that's not the right one. Okay. That makes me so happy. I remember.
That's okay.
Phoenix James, why did you make a 29-minute long video and not a 13-minute long video like mine?
Oh gosh.
great. You know what? While I'm looking for it, I'll ask you another question. How about that?
Okay.
So, from what you remember from your old channel, which one of your animatics was your favorite?
Probably. Again, it was probably, you know, my Malk video with Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy or whatever. And I think my other favorite one, at least that one that keeps coming to mind, even though there's so many.
My favorite one was the Malk, because that was my first video I watched. But you probably look back at those videos and cringe, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I cringe, but I also what people tell me, oh, they're so nostalgic. I also feel that way too when I do, you know, occasionally look up them and re-uploads and whatnot. I'm like, oh, I remember those days. Okay, I remember. It was a video I did of Toy Bonnie, and it was the audio was from Ryan Higa and his like Never Say Never video. Yeah, and that one too. But I think it was the one he was trying to sing Never Say Never.
The Justin Bieber video?
Yeah, the Justin Bieber. Because I think I just liked his facial expressions that I gave him at the time.
Okay, so yeah, I like that video too. It was I watched that video even if it wasn't yours because I loved Ryan Higa. So
yeah, he was my childhood right there.
Same, or I loved Ryan Higa. It's yeah, but I think he quit YouTube. But he did move to Twitch. So if you want to see him, yeah, just go to Twitch. That goes for everyone in the audience. That goes for everyone in the audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did in fact find the I found the video. No, I found the comment you quote unquote made.
Okay.
It's dark, but I brightened it up for you.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like a screenshot. So here it is.
Seriously, I beat it on that. You know what? Whoever wrote that.
Did you make this comment whatsoever?
No, that is not me.
Then who are these people that is claimed who like are on your who were on your account basically?
I mean, my accounts never got hacked to my knowledge, at least like my DeviantArt ones, but
I think that was on
outside of that, yeah, it might have been just like fake accounts because yeah, this is not how I would write something.
Yeah, a lot of comments okay, yeah, in our next question, basically it has a bunch of basically on Phoenix James video because he was the only reliable source, but I kicked the bucket and I'm like, no, I am. basically you wrote a lot of journals on DeviantArt. And many of these journals like were saying stuff like let's just say you used a lot of all caps and you vented super hard on them.
Yeah.
You were saying a lot of bad words like or like you're like, please deactivate all of your fake accounts that you have, leave my characters and OCs alone, stop stealing them away from me because I don't think you noticed, but that's a big no-no. Is to steal something original from someone and pretend it's yours, for God's sake. That is plagiarism, so I wouldn't like blame you for getting mad at that.
That sounds more like me.
Yeah.
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and like there were many other journals of you basically saying a lot of stuff like how like if I saw you in real life, I will strangle you to death. Yeah, like a
oh gosh.
And many people are like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like there were a lot of bullies back in the day. Like
yeah.
Many people said that, oh, if I saw you in real life, I'll strangle you to death. Yeah, like a fucking 16-year-old girl. Like they said stuff about you, like saying like, yeah, like a 16-year-old girl is gonna harm me. I don't care. Then why are you making an event about it? Yeah, a lot of people were pretty, let's just say, not nice to you. Even though
Yeah.
I did say a few things before.
It's whatever.
And like, and a lot of, and I also have another question. So a lot of people accused you of being selfish because you refused to change like your art style or how to like improve and all, and you basically, and like people were calling you selfish because of that. How do you feel about like people saying about that to you, like saying how you were rejecting any like feedback or criticism?
Again, I think I remember briefly that people were saying, oh, your art style looks like Sonic, but that was, I grew up with Sonic. That was the only thing I really knew how to draw.
And plus,
when it came to anything.
Plus, it made your art style significant.
I mean, it made it stand out, sure. And I know I wasn't the only one who was drawing, FNAF Sonic themed art style. I think I mostly just got frustrated when people would say that to me because it was like, well, I would improve majorly if I could, but art takes time. I'm just a kid.
Yeah, I don't think they thought you were a kid. Actually, this actually brings up the next question. How old were you? Like how old? You don't have to answer this, but how old were you when you were when you first started YouTube, basically, and like had all this FNAF fandom of you?
I was like I think I was like 13 or 14 years old at the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
No wonder you didn't handle it well, because you didn't have, because like you were growing up, you were like improving on yourself, you were doing all this stuff, you were still growing, and they like no wonder.
Yeah.
You reacted, but like, I'm not sure if this like anything about 14-year-olds or like just overall age, but you replied negatively to the comments, basically. You like, I upload whatever the heck I want, duh, or like, you made another comment saying, this comment, I'm not but this comment I'm looking at it right now, but basically let's just say a lot of people really disliked you, so they just started saying stuff that like, I hate you, Rae, and then you replied with, if you hate me, then you can go fuck yourself. Smiley face.
Yeah, that's not me. I never cursed, even now. Unless I'm like really angry and it's like only like personal.
So
like, I don't know.
Actually, now that I think about it, the images I'm looking at actually, one of these screenshots of comments, I'm looking at Phoenix James' video. And the reason why I'm looking at Phoenix James' video is because he's the only reliable, like, quote unquote reliable source, because he holds many of the screenshots. So I wouldn't call it copying or anything. I'd call it using as a reference.
Sure, yeah.
But basically, the screenshots that he shows, it's like Arabic. It has like Arabic YouTube style, so I'm thinking that's kind of fake.
Yeah. That's not me.
Also, this guy said, please, the reason why, following up on the Undertale thing that you said earlier, please, this guy commented saying, please leave Undertale alone. I don't want you to ruin this fandom like you ruined the FNAF fandom. And you replied, seriously, I haven't made one single video or anything related to Undertale, and I'm getting accused for ruining something already. This is fine. Woot. Plus, A.
That comment sounds familiar. My reply, or the comment the person was saying. Again, I can't confirm or deny it at the same time because it's been so long, but...
And I think that's fine. Like, at least but like, there's so many other comments relying around you that I want to know if it was really you, but Again,
Okay.
it's been so long.
I'll do my best.
No, it's been so long that I
yeah,
can't even
and I've like moved past it ages ago.
and I can't even grab the comments myself because of, again, how long it's been.
Mhm.
And there was this one comment though, that you made yourself. It was basically saying, I love it when people make rants about me. LMAO, what did I ever do? Shoot me, please. Ha ha ha.
That probably sounds like something I said.
That was on DeviantArt, so.
Probably, yeah. That's probably me.
Yeah. So, okay. So what the answer to this whole question basically is that you said things in the past that were good, some that were bad, and from what you know, you probably didn't even say any of those. Some screenshots may have been photoshopped, some may have not, but you did say some bad stuff, but definitely you didn't say some of the extreme stuff, right?
Depends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to look through every single screenshot and ask, did you say this?
Oh yeah, sure.
Look, this interview will go for longer if it has to, but I'm not gonna do it for the sake.
I'll say this. I mean, I know I was definitely in that emo edgy phase as a kid, so I may have said stuff, but I don't think I would if you seen me cursing out somebody or whatnot, that was not me. That seems out of character. Because I don't swear ever like that.
Well,
unless I'm talking to a close friend or someone I know.
It's okay to swear in front of your close friends.
But never to some stranger on the internet. That's weird.
Okay. Here's my next question. How is it like to have a fresh new start? With your new channel right now?
Oh, it's been really good. I mean, I remember I was telling my boyfriend about it and some old friends at the time, who I don't really talk to anymore, that they knew about it. At first, I had one video uploaded on there, but it was private just to show, again, my boyfriend and my friends at the time. And then I think I got I don't know what inspired me, but I was like, you know what? I want to try to YouTube again, but not in the same way before, if that makes sense. More just just post what I want just for fun kind of thing, but more quality over quantity, I guess.
I see.
Yeah, so I had reached out to some nice people on Fiverr, had them commission me a nice banner and profile picture. They're really nice to do that, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna do my own thumbnails, my own editing.
If you want, I have a few friends who are willing to do some commissions if you want, but that's all up to you.
Oh, okay.
But I'll recommend them you privately, but if any of you want to know, I'll probably leave in the description. I don't want to just shout their name out like this. Plus, one of them's pen is broken.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But yeah, it must be really nice to know that you finally have a new start, and everything that you're everything is just going swell right now.
Yeah, and it also helps because I'm just pretty quiet online. I don't really post or tweet out things hey, this is what I'm doing today. I'm just here's a picture. There you go. Here's a video. That's it.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing you've gained quite a bit of subscribers on your channel.
Yeah, because of my comment on your video. I was like, oh wow, and I've been wanting to make little milestone celebration for it, but
I haven't even made a single milestone for my channel. I'm going to make a milestone on at 1,000 subs.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans.
There you go.
I know what I'm gonna post. People are probably gonna be disappointed, but it's gonna be funny. It's not gonna be hot. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be like Markiplier all over again. Actually, no. No, it's not.
You heard it here first, people.
Stay tuned. But my next question. So you've been doing so on your channel there. You do a lot of Roblox content. And many people questioned. Many people question why you're making this type of content because it's not something a 24-year-old would make. And from what I know, screw that. Screw it. Like no, not like that, ladies and gentlemen, not like that. I understand that Roblox is a kid's game, but like I think everyone should have the right to make something new out of something old, like Minecraft. But like, why'd you go specifically to Roblox?
Well, okay, so originally I think that's what I got inspired because I was watching some Roblox YouTubers that I was like, following for like the longest time. And again, these are like people like my age too, so and they have like millions of subscribers, and I'm like, oh wow, you know what? I think I want to try that. So, and again, it's probably just testing the waters. It's probably not gonna stick forever, but I just wanted to just like put something out there, even if it doesn't work out. I'm still trying new things. So, but that's pretty much where it started, because I saw some people I looked up to. I was like, oh wow, I want to do that, like what they're doing.
I just go on Roblox just to mess with people.
Yeah, and it's a game I just grew up with too.
That game that you use, the like rate my avatar.
Yeah.
What I did is that I went on there and I basically made myself into buff Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm like, Lenny. Yeah, and then like I think on Roblox there's this thing called donate, and basically the donation, you have to basically name your what your donation, why you gotta donate. I dressed up as Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad and with his shirt off, and I was like, Los Pollos Hermanos. Henry knows this. He knows. If he's watching. He's probably not. But yeah, it's good that you're finding something new about and like from what I've seen, your art has improved ever since like back then.
Oh, thank you.
Like back then you barely had any shading. Well, on your animatics, your DeviantArt had shading. It all looked like Sonic. It looked like basic from back then. But you basically grew, and heck, you even made this little art thing for the video, the interview.
Yeah.
And honestly, when you sent me that, I was like, it's like like I said at the beginning, it was like Shigeru Miyamoto putting you in a video game. Yeah, it was.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Yeah, but like it's very nice to know that like you've moved on, everything is in the past, and the case is closed, like I said. But now people are going to be. But I hope that like when people look at this interview or listen to this interview, that they realize that you have changed for the better, and that you are far behind all the stuff that I mentioned in the video, because you really are. And like I really hope that no one gets on your case, like, because everything in this interview is supposed to clear everything up, and I really hope it does.
Yeah.
And I hope that no one goes after your new channel and basically start spreading about the past, because like from what I've seen on my comments and everything, they basically, a lot of the people who basically commented on my video was basically saying how much they missed you and how much they really liked your videos and all. And also a lot of people asking if you were dead.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, you've improved, and I really do like how you have improved.
Thank you.
And I hope you do make more content in the future, because, like, I think a lot of people want to see some the new Rae.
I hope so too. I think I'm kind of just like stumped right now, and I'm just like, what can I do even? Because yeah, I don't.
Interview.
I know. Yeah, I know Roblox. Because I know what you're talking about too. That one comment that I replied to, and they're like, "What? You're 24 and you make Roblox?" Like, well, you know, I grew up with the game, so it's my childhood. I'm not gonna let it go.
It's like asking PewDiePie. It's like asking PewDiePie why he's still playing Minecraft.
Right? I mean, or like why people, you know, twice my age make Pokemon videos or review cartoons and TV shows for kids, you know. But, you know, that's what they want to do. That's fine. Let people have hobbies and interests.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay.
But yeah, I'll try to think of more ideas down the line, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. It's like, I'm not good at animating. I really not. Animatics, sure. But that takes time. And I know I have one in the works right now. It's with me. You know, my little mascot character that's gonna be maybe in this thumbnail video, and my boyfriend's little Roblox avatar. I haven't even finished it. It's been like a few months just sitting there collecting dust because it just takes so long to do, like drawing out all the frames and whatnot. So I may go back and work on that and just post it finally.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I can understand, like, animations, they are god-awful to make, but the end result is amazing.
True, and that's why I gave up on, like, just being in the animation meme community, because it's just, I could not compete, especially with, like, people today who are in it, compared to back then.
Yeah. Plus the animation meme videos right now, they're kind of, well...
It's pretty dead.
It's pretty dead, but like, but you probably look deep and see that, oh, once someone makes it, it'll probably blow up. But yeah, it's yeah, I wish you the best of luck on that anyway.
Thanks.
All right, all right. Do I have any more questions? Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay. There. Okay. I got it. Okay, I got it. How did you handle the entire drama situation? Like, did you think you handled it well, or did you think that's like you didn't really handle it very well? Because like I got a lot of comments at like saying that, well, of course she didn't handle it. She was like in high school. like they were like basically like saying how they disagree with me, and like how it was. I said how it was unjustified because of what you said, but like people went out of their way to say that no, it's completely justified because she didn't handle it well. So what do you have to say like with your whole handling and all? Did you think you handled it well? Did you think you didn't handle it well? And all that.
Yeah, obviously I don't think I probably handled it well publicly, and especially, you know, in real life, because I was like, you know, just skipping school and just being depressed at home all day, just reading comments and stuff on my YouTube, and then drawing Ven art all day. And even though like one time, a little story, I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay home today, and she's like, okay, well, if you're gonna draw anything, you know, draw something happy or something, because she knew I was like going through something with my YouTube and whatnot. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna draw Ven art. So yeah, I didn't handle it well, especially, you know, at such a young age.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to.
I remember talking to my big brother saying how I was like very sad about this one day or whatever, and he's like, okay, that's it. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna draw your character and my character, because he's an artist too. You're gonna draw your character and my character doing something happy, and I expect it done this afternoon.
Aww.
It's a passive aggressive term, but you know, but yeah, I think if you had that kind of support like how I did, like I think it would have helped you significantly, but hey, what do you know? Past is in the past.
Yeah, and I had friends at the time too that I would vent to and talk to about it because they all knew what was going on, but they can only do so much.
Now that I mention it, like that God, this is yeah, I've heard this term before. But like it's much better when it comes from a family member, like how my big brother did a passive aggressive thing. Not when it's a friend. Because I agree. Because there are some friends out there who only like you as an artist.
Oh yeah.
For free art.
Yep.
My girlfriend actually
been there, done that.
My girlfriend actually thought I was dating her because I wanted her free art, but no, I actually did love her. But like yeah, like this would be terrible if it happened to you from a friend. Like you're talking about how depressed you are, and like, okay, Rae, you're going to draw your character and my character doing something cute together, and I wanted this done by this afternoon.
Yeah.
That would not sound good. Yeah, but if you had like some type of support, then maybe it would have been much more manageable, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, and I also got like 2 more questions.
Okay.
So, what made your fan base so significant was that your fans would go out of their way to comment on other on like on haters and like just critics, saying how they should saying how like you've been through enough, how they should go die, and basically basically saying stuff that that said a lot of bad stuff to other people. How do you feel? Yeah. It's kind of like Queen fans, or like any type of fan from any other like for example, like what if I say I think Mark Martel should sing in Queen instead of Adam Lambert, I would get attacked by Queen fans. But like the same thing with it's kind of like similar to you, like if someone says something remotely negative about you, there are bound to be fans that will attack them. And there's actually a common term amongst your fans. A lot of people would call them white knights. Yeah, I remember that.
Did
you like support any of what they were saying or anything?
I think half the time I was just pretty much just in my own bubble, and I had no idea what was going on, like outside of what people were doing. If I'm being honest. Like, I think I was like too focused on like other things to worry about what I guess my quote unquote fans were doing on my behalf without me or my consent about whatever it was.
Yeah, it's so yeah, because like I think what made the thing about Phoenix James' video is that you never replied to it whatsoever. So
yeah, because I never knew it existed.
Yeah. And what I think, like when I think about Phoenix James' video, he basically is talking all this stuff about you, but like there's no confirmation or anything. And what I think he thought, and I think he cited mostly on the there was a white knight and the black knight side. The white knights were your fans who were attacking people, and the black knights were basically the haters. White knights and black knights fight. That's why there was like a war section in his video and why there was a war section in my video. But I never mentioned the term black or white knight.
Oh, okay.
But and with Phoenix James' video, Phoenix James, if you're watching this, well, now you know who's the true person who's actually making good content. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. Phoenix James, if you're watching this, thank you for your contribution.
Yes.
But like, I'm not gonna say anything else other than that.
Okay.
But with that, like, Phoenix James basically betrayed that the White Knights were working for you. You were the leader.
Oh wow.
Or like you were like in support of them or something. But like,
yeah,
you weren't.
No idea.
Were you really in their support?
I mean, I remember like this one artist who I formerly used to look up to until she turned out to be kind of a not so nice person. She made a journal that was like aimed at my fan base, and I think she made clear, like, Rae, this is not about you, this is about your fans. So basically, yeah, like how they would be pretty extreme.
Yeah, and they were kind of extreme.
Yeah, and I was like, well, again, me as like a young teenager, I was like, well, I don't know how to control this. I'm all new at this.
Yeah.
Everything happened so fast, and I try to like do my best to just wing it as I went along with everything. But yeah, I remember people would say they pretty much got out of hand.
Yeah, yeah, but like with these fans, what they do is they if you like, let's say someone gave you a critique or whatever, and you replied back saying I'm still learning or something, they're like just like trying to trash talk, or like they're just like, you just reply to them. I think some of those toxic fans would come over, and they would say stuff like Rae has been through enough, or like all that, or like go screw off, all that stuff. Did you support any of those acts? Like, did you like and all that?
I can't say I have, and also I probably didn't really see it or really pay much attention to it at the time because I was too focused on other things, worrying about other stuff, than to like see what like someone again on my behalf was doing or whatnot.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that's right how they would tell people to go die and whatever.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, even though it's all in the past, at least like that's out of the way. At least we know that you were not supporting any of this.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And I think this is the last question I have.
Okay.
Do you have any regrets from the past, and what would you change if you could go back in time?
To not meet certain people.
Ah, I see.
Like, I don't think I would risk going through whatever I went through if I could not have meet certain people. Or I think I would just I think, yeah, I would not meet certain people. Oh, it's my cat. And I would probably just ignore people and not reply to as much things and just stick to what I was originally doing with my FNAF videos or whatever was on my channel at the time before FNAF, and just making it just for fun and close friends to see. And if it got popular and blew up, then that's whatever. That's just a bonus.
Oh, never mind. This isn't my last question. I got you're talking about it. Okay. Oh, these are a bit irrelevant though. So there was this video. I don't remember it, but I know this one channel talked about it. It was called "Your Channel Sucks," and basically had a lot of YouTubers, and not including you, unfortunately. But there were a lot of other crappy YouTubers who actually deserved the spot, like Christian or whatever.
Yeah.
It got taken off, but I think that's for good reason. But they basically said that there was a video of you and your pet rat, and while the whitest song on YouTube plays. Was it true that you had a rat?
Yeah, that was me. That was the day I adopted my new pet baby rat, Kovu.
Is Kovu still around?
No, he passed
Aw,
way
rest
long
in peace,
ago.
Kovu.
So
Rest in peace,
that
Kovu.
video is very special to me. And that was my favorite song, whatever it was at the time.
There were a lot of emo songs, okay?
Well, now that... Do you remember what song it was?
No, I do
now
not.
I can't remember.
I
Okay,
do
well, whatever it was, I don't know. I just want to show him off to the world because he was really special to me.
And you also have a cat.
Yes.
Okay, so that was, and you didn't show your face whatsoever.
I mean, I think, yeah, I didn't show my face publicly on like my YouTube, but I think there was one time I did a face reveal on like DeviantArt a long time ago or something.
Well, your DeviantArt's off, so no one knows your face.
Not like it matters or whatnot. It's whatever.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kobu. Kobu, you were a great member of society. You fought in World War III. You will be remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was curious about that, because I wasn't sure if that was you or not, because...
Yeah, that was me.
Poor Kobu. Pet rat.
Yeah, leave my rat out of this. What did he do?
He served our nation! He served the Doge nation! He fought in the Great Meme War.
Yes.
He was alongside me. He was with me. We fought in a helicopter raid. Okay. And let's add one last question to wrap it up.
Okay.
If you have anything to say to the fans that have come here to watch, what would you say?
You're free to follow me wherever. I mean, my socials are linked on my card on my channel, so if you want to say hi, feel free. Yeah, not much. I'm pretty quiet otherwise, but if someone wants to just say hi, that's fine.
And actually, this is the final question. Oh my god, I can't stop.
That's fine.
Okay. How do you feel overall about this interview? Do you feel like you got some things cleared up? You feel like you feel more comfortable?
Oh yeah, this was great. This was really fun to do.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, actually.
Yeah, thank you for having me on here.
This is the first interview I've ever had with someone who's with an actual creator, and it was an honor, honestly.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, I'm so glad that you were able to come out and actually agree on this. And I hope that I hope that like some other I will be making more videos on Detective Doge. So I hope that some other creators out there who I make videos on who are actually innocent or actually actually have a good follow-up will actually come and
give someone
me.
a chance to like clear their name.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
Well, you've cleared your name, and I think that's a good thing. And I'm so glad I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, Rae, for being a part on the show. It was an honor, and honestly, again, oh, excuse me. Again, it's very surreal to have someone that you've looked up to for quite a while to actually be able to speak with them. Even like that is magical. So you made if my little self said that I met Rae in the future, if my little self said that I met Rae in the future, they probably would have, I don't know, they'd scream. But anyway, that concludes this interview. I really hope that you go on forward with everything, and I really hope that the viewers and the audience understand that a lot of the stuff that was back then and all the drama, there were a lot of things that weren't correct about it, and there were a lot of things that are correct about it. And I hope this clears everything up. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching or listening or doing whatever. I hope you're done washing your dishes while listening to this, making food or something, because this is a pretty long video. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Anyway, stay classy, Doge Vegas.
Bye.